Hi, Brian McAvoy here with Inside Out Trading. I teach traders how to make their profits so predictable that they can quit their day job without fear. Now, today we're going to talk about, and this is one of my favorite ones. It's a recent revelation of mine in working with the clients that I have this year. And I'd love to share it with you because it's a really excellent perspective as far as a general perspective on your trading and looking at, okay, why has it been so freaking hard and how can I make it easier? And what really is the difference between the group of traders over here that are struggling to make money and the traders over here? And they're doing fine, they're having a good time, they're living the lifestyle. Because when you get over here with us living a lifestyle and you settle down, this is what you're going to understand. There's a magic word really that describes and really puts a good perspective on all of this. And I think it'll also be very helpful for you in your pursuit of trading as a means for you to have control over your life and the financial security you're looking for and the options to do whatever you like to live life on your terms. And again, this has come to light of late, but I think it's really important. And I haven't heard anybody talking about it, but this is a totally appropriate term, this magical word. And it's maturity. When most of us start off as traders, we're hungry for money. This looks like a great opportunity, looks like a lot of fun, good high returns and all that kind of stuff. And it's got the trader lifestyle. And so we're all giddy. We're approaching it not quite like children, but we're not grown up about it. We're still all fired up about the money. And yeah, we're trying to make the money and we're trying to be good at it. And it is in some ways, it is almost like we're kids because we look at it, we say, yeah, I could do that. It looks easy enough. And so we jump into it and man, we're swinging away and trying this, trying that. And man, that guy looks like he knows what he's doing. I'll go copy what he's doing. And oh, wait a minute, I got to focus on my discipline because I just need to be more disciplined. And wait, man, maybe I just screwed up. I got money relationship issues or whatever. But anyway, we're chasing solutions. And after a while, we realized that a lot of these are things where, yeah, we're just chasing shortcuts, something that can fix my trading in a week and I'm good or whatever. But like I said, it's maturity because over time, what we find is we get settled down emotionally and mentally. And maturity is the right word for it. And if you think about it, there are a lot of parallels like to life. When you're in your 20s, yeah, it's fun. We're partying, we're having a good time, we're chasing the girls or the guys, whichever side of the fence you're on. And but we're the wild ones and still in our early 20s and we're still figuring life out. And then as we get older and we take some of the lumps and everything and we develop the more healthy perspectives of being responsible, not going crazy with the risk, learning about things before you get too deep into it, that kind of stuff. We learn to be more mature about how we approach things and even on a day-to-day basis. But if you look at a newbie trader, yeah, they're all pumped. They're sitting there thinking, man, this should be easy because I get it and all that kind of stuff. But you look at a more mature trader and we're saying, look, dude, settle down, plan out your business, pick out a strategy that you know works for you, play the long game instead of, oh, I want to make money this month or today or this week or look what happened last week and look at all these great opportunities. That those are rookie things. And I'm not understand, I'm not judging anybody. This is just something that I've observed in myself and in others that the really you become successful by maturing into that trader. You mature skill wise, you mature mentally and emotionally to where, yes, now you are settled down. You are managing risk and it's not a big fight. It doesn't require tons of effort. You're just doing it because you know that's how it's supposed to work. And this is now how you approach things. And you're okay sitting on the sidelines. And it's not tough because you've matured to the point where it's, yes, there are times to trade, there are times to not trade. And that's okay. That's how we stay in the game. And so if you're struggling and things are tough, I'm not saying that you're childish, but there are certain things, even in the Bible, it says, when I was a child, I thought as a child, I spake as a child, and I saw as a child. But when it came to being a man, it was time to put away childish things. And so with trading, it's the same thing. Chasing the latest, the greatest strategy or the latest, greatest indicator. Bots are the thing now, and we're just chasing stuff. That's an immature perspective. It's when we step back and say, let's plan this out. This is a business. This is something I'm investing both money and time into, and it's a long term thing. Let me approach it from a long term thing. And if I need help, get the help. Wow. Yeah. But you have to look at it and say, and even in business, they say begin with the end in mind. It's okay, what does my trading look like when it's working the way I want? It's going to be a lot like a regular job. Yeah, I'll get up in the morning, go to my trading, I do my thing, go through the day, place some trades, maybe make some money. Maybe it's one of those days. But at the end of the day, it doesn't wreck my day. End of the week, I'm making money. End of the month, I'm making money. And that's okay because I've sorted it all out. I've gotten the routines down. I've gotten myself together. I've skilled up where I need to skill up. I've gotten help where I needed the help. And I set my ego aside and said, yeah, I recognize, okay, these things I'm ignorant about, these things I've not done before. Maybe I need to skill up about it because I want the trader that's going to be running my trading business to know what the heck they're doing. I don't want to just take some rookie off the street and hand him a strategy and say, here, go trade my account. No. So again, just kind of looking at it from the perspective of maturity, not time in. Just because a person's been doing something for 5 years or 10 years does not make them good at it or mature at it. Trust me, I know I've had tons of, I've been in that position myself or been at something for a long time. And I just kept doing the immature things over and over again, thinking if I just stay after it, somehow things magically will turn around on their own. That doesn't work. Just because a person's been at something for 5 years, 10 years, doesn't mean that you've reached the level that things are going to start getting easy. Time in does not equal growth. It might, but it's like usually painfully slow growth. The way to grow quickly is to get outside help. Seriously. Learn from others who've been there. If you want to learn how to do this, if you want to learn the skill set that will help you ramp up fast, very fast, skill wise, swing by insideouttrading.com and book a call with me. We'll have a conversation. We'll talk about what your journey's been about so far with your trading, how you got started, your training, how you've learned what you've learned, what's gotten you to this point. Take a look at maybe the gaps in your training, that the things that you're missing right now that are still making it hard. And we can put you on the path to getting you there faster. It doesn't have to take 5 to 10 to 20 years at this to become a successful trader. If you get good help, you can get there a whole lot faster. If you're going to get there on your own, that's the long, hard road and the most expensive way to get there. So if you'd like my help with this, if you'd like to just talk about your trading and that kind of stuff, swing by insideouttrading.com, book a call with me. I have lots of good free resources for you there. Heck, if nothing else, just swing by there, pick up the free resources. Got videos, got guides, got all kinds of stuff for you. So check out the free tools. Got some courses if you want to take courses. If you want to work with me, we can talk about that. But don't just sit there and struggle along and not make reasonable progress. That sucks. Get some good help and really make trading what you want it to be. I would love to get you there. When you finally get a handle on trading and you're doing it right, it can be so awesome for your life. And so long as you're not there yet, it can suck. It really can. You know what I'm talking about. So swing by insideouttrading.com. I'd love to help you get there. Let's have the conversation on how to become a successful trader. And in the meantime, give me a like and a subscribe down below. Share this with your friends. Leave me a comment. And again, I hope this has been helpful. Talk to you soon. Cheers.